guys, we're gonna head on over to Cricut Design Space. I already have this scallop ornament uploaded, and I'll leave all the links below on where I got everything. And the other gift tag slash ornament we're going to do is a circle. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do that as well. First, we need to upload the images that we want to use. So I'm going to go to upload, and then we're going to browse the images that I have here. So I want to use this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I'm going to go ahead and add those to canvas. And then there's another one I wanted to do really quick. And all right, it was this one. Okay, we're going to add this to the canvas as well. So let me go ahead and make this smaller really quick, and then I'm going to make this smaller as well. For the circle one, I know that the measurement is it's actually 2.75, but I'm going to go a little bit bigger because I want to make sure the whole image covers the entire ornament, so there's no white spaces left over. So you'll just go to your image and click more and unlock. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2.8. So 2.8 by 2.8. That one is done. And let's go ahead really quickly, and I'm going to drag this down and make this bigger so you guys can actually see. I didn't realize it was so tiny. Then we're going to do the same thing for this. So unlock, and we're going to do 2.8 by 2.8. Then we have the scallop one. And if you don't know the measurements when you purchase them on Amazon, you just look in descriptions and they tell you exactly what the dimensions are and how long you should sublimate it for and what temperature. So I always take what they give me and work from there. So the width, let's do 4.35 by 2.9. And we have this image here, and then there's one other I wanted to upload. It is this one. Let's go ahead and add that. Add to canvas. So for this one, what we're gonna do is, I always like to make a duplicate just in case I make a mistake. So we're gonna go ahead and just set that aside. Then here, I want to get rid of some of the bushes on the side because I want this part to take this half and then the other half to be the merry and bright. Insert a square. Go over here and just kind of get rid of some of the grass or some of the bushes. We're just gonna go ahead, select it and slice. So now that is gone. And I'm gonna kind of do this a little bit on this side as well. And we'll try kind of like this. And we're gonna do slice. And we're gonna go ahead and delete this. I want to make this bigger and kind of bring it here, but I want it to be right in the center. I want it, to be even. And then let's see here, you can see this behind there. Perfect, we want to get all of it. So now what we're going to do is select this and hit slice. So now I have this part of the scallop that I want. So we're going to delete this. Now when you slice it, it does cut this in half, which is no big deal because we made a copy. So we're just going to slide over here and drag this down and make another copy just in case. So we're going to go ahead and bring this right here and place it right on top. So now that's on, half of the ornament. And then here we're going to place merry and bright. I think that's perfect. So now we're going to go ahead and select it, hit group, then attach and flatten. Now this one is ready to go. Here we're going to do these, but I want to go ahead and personalize them with the to and the from. So we're going to go back over to shape, insert a circle. So we're going to go ahead, go back up to more, unlock and do 2.8 by 2.8. So we have, this is the same size. We're going to change it to white and then hit duplicate. So we'll set that one over there. Then we're going to go ahead and start writing the text. So let's go ahead and do 2. And that I used Bella Fella. That's a cute name. All right, we're going to do that. And I'm going to change this to red. Just kind of put this here, make it a little bit smaller, and then just kind of turn it a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to change this one to Besson's, or I don't know if I said that right. So we're going to do this one. So we need to go ahead and make this a lot smaller. So I want to make this a little bit bigger. And we're going to do red as well. Then we're going to do another one. We're going to do this from and change that to red and make it smaller. And I'm going to do Night Santa. We're going to bring this right here and just kind of turn it a little bit like that. And last one is Santa. So let's go ahead and make it red. Make it a little bit smaller. We're going to kind of put this sideways and it'll be just like that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's cute. Maybe we can make this a little bit bigger and this a little bit bigger. Okay, so for this one, we're just going to slide the circle over and I'm going to hit group and attach and then flatten. Then I'm going to slide this back this way. And the reason I'm doing that, let me show you. If I just select this and I hit group and then attach, it gets rid of the color and flatten and then it goes away. So the way around that is to do what I just did, which is slide the circle over, and all of this is going to be a print and cut. We're grouping it together because we don't want it to cut out the name. We just want it to cut around the circle. So then we're going to hit attach and flatten. So now this is print and cut, and we're going to go ahead and apply this right here, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and hit group, attach, flatten. So now this will cut just the circle. So we're going to go ahead and print all these. We're going to send it to my Epson ET2720, and we actually have another one over here that's hidden. All right, we're going to go ahead and select make it on the mat, confirm, and we need to mirror the image. So we're going to mirror it, and we're going to mirror this one as well. So we're going to hit continue and going to connect to the Cricut, continue, send to the printer. Next, we're going to select the Epson ET2720. We're going to turn the bleed off and put use system dialog on, and then hit print. That'll bring us over here to the preferences. We're going to select preference. We're going to change the paper type to premium presentation matte. Then quality should always be high, its color. I always like to uncheck that. Then we need to go to more options and we need to turn high speed off. And we're going to go to custom, advanced, change this to color control. Color mode is Adobe RGB. I'm going to have 2.2 for the gamma. You can adjust the brightness, contrast, or whatever you need to right here. Then we're going to hit OK and print. All right, so this just came off the printer. It looks just like this. We're going to place it on the Cricut mat. Just line it up. And I need to use some tape because my mat no longer sticks. And we're going to put it in the Cricut Maker. I hit done because it just came off the printer, and we're just going to select copy paper to cut it, and we're going to do more, and we're just going to go ahead and put it in the Cricut and cut it, and just place it right in here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just remove the tape, just kind of shake it a little bit. Cut this part. Let's see. So this is HTV Ron's new mini heat press. It is so adorable. Look at it. So cute. Lightweight, portable. So we're going to go ahead and test it out with these ornaments. Also, it has 3 different settings, which you will do from here. Go ahead and turn this to setting 1. This would be the low. You would slide it. This is 2, which would be medium, and 3 for high. So the low goes all the way up to 284 degrees. Medium is 320 and high is 356. So we're going to go ahead, plug this in, and we're going to do it on high. So we're going to put it on number 3. So red means it is not warmed up yet. When it turns green, it just means it's ready. In the meantime, while it's warming up, we're going to go ahead and let's get the mat ready. We're going to get our ornaments ready as well. And we did a scallop as well. And these are both sublimation ornaments. I'll leave them in the link below. They always have some sort of film on them. And that is kind of hard to take off sometimes, depending. Just once you get a little bit peeled, it'll all come off. So you'll see here, this is the film. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it this side as well. If you guys know an easier way to take this off, I'd love to know. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this off as well. Okay, you definitely wanna clean these before you sublimate. So let's go ahead. We're gonna use rubbing alcohol. If you don't have any, you can always use like a lint roller. I like to use the alcohol. And let's start with the one that has a little smudge on it. You can see here. Let's just, I don't know if that's like adhesive, so let's just get that first. All right, so that looks like that removed it. And let's do this side. Then you need to make sure it's dry really well. Grab an image. Let's do this one first. So cute. So we're gonna go ahead and place this on here. I'm not gonna use sublimation tape because if I recall, last time I did, it left a little mark. So I'm not going to use it in this one. You wanna be able to have a little bit of paper, sublimation paper going around. Like on the outer, you should be able to see it because you don't want any of the ornament to not have any image on it. So that looks perfect. Now I'm gonna turn this upside down and we're gonna sublimate on this for 1 and 20 seconds. And I'm just gonna do half of it. Let's see here. And you wanna give it firm pressure. And you also wanna be careful not to move it back and forth because we didn't tape the image. We don't want it to move. Okay, we're gonna carefully pick it up and do this side for 1 and 20. These make amazing gifts for people, especially last minute. If you don't have anything, you can make this like as a little gift tag with a gift card, or you can do it as gifts. There's just so much you can do with ornaments. I love that this is so tiny. This is perfect for DTF transfers, for TV. Okay guys, let's go ahead and, whoa, it's hot. So it is really hot, so you want to be careful. You should probably have gloves. So I'm gonna grab some. Went ahead and put heat resistant gloves on for here because it is really hot to hold. This is so cute. Look at this. That is adorable. Look how cute that is. That is so cute. So cute. That is so cute, so cute. So we're gonna turn it over. We're gonna do the other side. Let's do this one. So we know that it's gonna go right side up. Okay, and definitely wanna put your gloves on if you're gonna touch it. It's so hot. All right, and let's go ahead and pop this off. Oh, that is so cute. Let's get our gloves on. This is so adorable. Oh my goodness, so cute. This one turned out really nice. Look at that. Isn't that, can you see it? Isn't that so cute? That is super cute. It's hot. Let's go ahead and do the scalloped one. Then we're gonna take the image. We're gonna place this right over it, line it up. And again, you want it to be a little bit bigger than the ornament because you don't want there to be any spaces. Looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and lay this down just like this. And let's start right over here. And we're gonna do 1 and 20 seconds. Okay, we're gonna carefully pick it up and do this side, and we will, and let's see. Ooh, look at that. That is so adorable. That is so cute. Let me get my gloves on. Wow, look at that, you guys. Isn't that so cute? That is adorable. All right, so let's set that one down. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one and flip it over, and we are going to personalize it. So we're just gonna place it like this. And again, I'm going to take this and I'm gonna apply this on here. Just make sure that everything fits. We're gonna do 1 and 20 seconds on this as well. Ooh, that is so cute. Isn't this adorable? That is so cute. And then on this side, you have this, and what we're gonna do is put a ribbon in it once it cools down, and this can be like a little gift tag on a gift. So adorable, so cute. So let's set it aside. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Make sure to leave me a comment and let me know. And I also really enjoyed using the HCV Ron's new mini heat press. It was really lightweight and super easy to use. If you're interested in trying it out, I'll leave a link below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye.